talking about butternut squash soup. Something that I really enjoy, something that I make quite often, and this is my kind of take on it. It's not just butternut squash soup, but I think this is a really lovely way to use up the rest of those sort of autumn and winter vegetables. And it's really healthy, really delicious, and just so easy to make. You just need time, really. It's really easy. You can just sit back, read a book while you're waiting for it to roast, and enjoy it afterwards. Okay, so what we're going to need for this is, of course, our butternut squash. I've got a large sweet potato here. You can use a large one or two sort of medium-sized ones, it depends. And then also a couple of peppers. I've chosen red and yellow because they're sweeter. I have some mushrooms. This is completely optional, you don't need the mushrooms. Little clove of garlic. I've got some balsamic vinegar. And if you don't have balsamic vinegar, I recommend soy sauce. It's a completely different flavour, but when it's roasted, it brings out, it's just amazing, it's really nice. I've just got your average tub of dried mixed herbs. If you've got fresh herbs, do it, it'd be brilliant. But if you haven't, then a tub of dried herbs is just as good. Okay, so let's get going. Okay, so now we're going to season our vegetables. Here I've got one large pan, and I've also got a smaller pan in case I need a little more room because there's a lot of veg. I'm going to start with the butternut squash. Start with what I've got here. It's a little bit of Chinese stir-fry oil. Sounds a little bit weird, but what that is it's just a mixture of sunflower, sesame and ginger oils, and generously drizzle it over like that. Balsamic vinegar. You want about the same amount, so okay. So what I've got here is just some dried mixed herbs. I'm going to use some cinnamon and some ground ginger. It really adds a little bit of warmth from ginger. Okay. Alright, and then with your hands, you just get stuck in. So when that's ready, you can put it in the oven. Okay, so that was gone into my preheated oven that was about 170, 180. That's going to take about half an hour to 40 minutes. Basically it's done when the sweet potato and the butternut squash is soft and the edges are starting to blacken a little bit. Okay, so these are cooked now. So don't worry about these sort of black edges. Most of that is just the balsamic vinegar, but it adds flavour. They're not burnt, don't worry about it. So what I'm going to do is take them out of here and put them in a bowl, ready to be blended. Okay, so here I've got about 250 millilitres of your average vegetable stock, so just a vegetable stock cube. I'm going to pour that in with my veggies. So this is nearly done now. It does take a while to blend because of the hard skin on the butternut squash. What you need to do is, as you're blending, keep adding hot water from the kettle, or if you wanted to use a lot more vegetable stock in the beginning, then that helps as well. It starts to create a soup rather than a food paste. But now that that's done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a really interesting alternative to croutons. Fried garlic broccoli to sprinkle over the top. Okay, so what we're going to do is we've got some oil in quite a hot pan, and we're going to put some finely chopped garlic in with the oil. Probably only need about half a clove. Instantly recognisable smell. Put in small pieces of broccoli. You just want to gently cook this through, and feel free, after it's been frying for a couple of minutes, just to add a bit of boiling water so you almost steam the broccoli. Now, the heat should definitely bubble this away very quickly, but that garlicky oil and water should really flavour the broccoli. I'm going to reheat some of the soup because it will have cooled down in blending. Okay, so now that all of the water in the pan with the broccoli has boiled away, we're ready to serve. So I'd like to welcome back my brilliant cameraman, best friend and boyfriend and chief reviewer, False, to come and try his dinner.
So it looks very nice, colourful.
It smells really good too.
Yeah, it does smell good, it does smell amazing here. So let's give it a try. Try with your croutons first.
The croutons.
Well, I really like garlic anyway.
Yeah.
Well, that's really nice. The garlic isn't like massively overpowering. That's really good. Let's try a bit of the soup on its own. The soup's like totally different. It's a totally different taste to the croutons. It's really nice. The broccoli tastes kind of light and kind of easygoing, but the soup's kind of, what's the word for it?
Warm and spicy. Not hot, but spicy.
I was going to say heavy, but you said it better. But like heavy in a good way, you know?
Yeah.
To try the two of them together, because I tend not to like croutons in soup because I think they get a bit soggy and nasty.
Just perfect, right?
Spot on, yeah.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you look up the recipe on theflyingolive.co.uk. Give it a go and let me know how you get on. I really love it when people try the recipes and then tell me how it worked out. So subscribe on YouTube, like the Facebook page, follow the Tumblr, and stay tuned. Thank you very much, guys.